Hi everyone, welcome to Canomics' first episode of Let's Learn. So I often get asked this question, what is genomics? Genomics, in simple terms, is studying genes. So then the next question comes up, what are genes? Genes are the hereditary unit that you inherit half from your father and half from your mother. And genes are made up of DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid. So what happens when you inherit those genes? So there are minor modifications to those genes, and then that makes into the unique you. You may have your unique height, unique hair color, eye color, and unfortunately, sometimes you may also inherit chronic conditions from your parents. Example would be cystic fibrosis, hypercholesterolemia, diabetes type 2, etc. How do we know what genes do? In the last couple of decades, the Human Genome Project, that's where it started, but many more technologies and many more innovations that have happened that have made it possible for us to map these genes and figure out what are their functions in different organs in our body, how can they change, what happens when they change. And in the most recent years, there are tools like CRISPR that help us even edit those genes. Okay. So what happens to those genes? What happens to their DNA? How does it function? So that we will learn in our next episode of Let's Learn, where we will talk about how DNA transcribes, that's the process, it's called transcription, into another molecule called RNA or ribonucleic acid. So we'll learn all about that in our next lesson. So before we move on, here is a trivia question from this episode. Approximately how long is all of your DNA in your body? Look at the choices here. We will reveal the answers in our next episode of Let's Learn. Thank you for paying attention, and goodbye from everyone at Canomics.